More local coverage now. We're hearing tonight from the neighbor of a North Providence man who died off the shore of Narragansett last night. We're told James Vota slipped on rocks, hit his head, and fell into the water. Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright is live in the newsroom with new information.
James Vota died doing what he loved, reading and sitting by the beach. Now people who know him are trying to wrap their heads around this tragedy. Friends and family of James Vota remember him as a good man and loving husband who enjoyed Yankees baseball and gardening. The North Providence man died Tuesday night after he fell into the water near Hazard Rock off Hazard Avenue in Narragansett. Witnesses saw him reading a book before slipping off the rock and hitting his head. Officers tried to save him, but it was too late.
It's an awful thing to envision happen, especially to somebody you know.
Paula Calderon has been neighbors with Vota for the last 18 years. The 64-year-old often went by his nickname, Rocky.
The name fits him. He was a rock. He was great person, family-oriented, treated my children like their own.
Vota's widow told me her husband was a retired maintenance worker who worked for a local school department for 40 years. She was understandably too upset to go on camera.
She's doing okay. She's holding on, and, obviously in shock.
The medical examiner is still working on Vota's exact cause of death. This isn't the first fatal incident near Hazard Rock. Back in February, 61-year-old Peter Butler died after swimming in the area. And last year in July, 14-year-old Maya Stanton died after fishing with her father. The area is known for its slippery rocks and rough surf. I reached out to the town of Narragansett today to see if there's anything more they can do to keep people safe. Their answer coming up tonight, new at 6. Live in the newsroom, Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.
Another tragedy hits a familiar area of Narragansett when a North Providence man is pulled from the water unresponsive, later declared dead. New at 6, Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright tried to find out if more will be done to prevent future tragedies in this known hazard area.
Hazard Rock was named after Joseph Hazard, who settled in Narragansett in the 19th century. Now Hazard Rock is living up to its ominous name. Within the last year, there were 3 fatal incidents in that area. The latest victim of an apparent accident off Hazard Rock in Narragansett. 64-year-old James Vota from North Providence was reading Tuesday night when witnesses say he slipped off a rock, hit his head, and fell into the water.
He just was a really good person. Just very tragic.
A similar tragedy back in February. 61-year-old Peter Butler died after swimming near Hazard Rock. The same thing happened to 14-year-old Maya Stanton back in July.
People don't know. When you see the black slime on the rocks, that's slippery.
I went to Narragansett Town Hall to see what they're doing to improve safety. Town manager Jeffrey Sesrin didn't want to go on camera, but he says the town is limited in terms of what it can do, something people who visit the area understand.
It's a tricky situation, I must admit. I'm sure there'll be more people against any fences and signs that you put up in the public routine.
Sesrin says the town has warning signs saying dangerous shore break. If in doubt, don't go out.
I mean, how can you keep an eye on everyone, that goes over there? So I don't really know what the town can do, honestly.
As for James Vota, he doesn't have any children, but he leaves behind a wife who says he was a loving husband and a good person. I'm Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.